Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Sabalenka versus Gauff. What you need to know about the Madrid final. On Saturday, No. 1 Aryna Sabalenka will face No. 4 Coco Gauff in the Mutua Madrid Open final, the 5th WTA 1000 event of the 2025 season. Madrid draws scores order of play. Sabalenka has reached her 37th career final, 10th on clay, and 6th of 2025 out of 8 tournaments played. So far this season, she has collected the Brisbane and Miami titles. She was also the runner-up at the Australian Open, Indian Wells, and Stuttgart. The world No. 1 owns a tour-leading 30 victories this year, with an overall 30-5 record. Gauff has reached her 11th career final, 3rd on clay, 1st since Roland Garros 2022. And 1st since winning the 2024 WTA Finals Riyadh. Her season record to date is 19-6. When is the women's singles final? The women's singles final will be played on Saturday, May 3, not before 6:30 p.m. CEST, 12:30 p.m. ET, at the Caja Magica in Madrid. The doubles final will be played on Sunday, May 4 at 3:30 p.m., 9:30 a.m. ET. Madrid is on Central European Summer Time, GMT +2. What are the rankings points and prize money at stake? By making the Madrid final, both Sabalenka and Gauff have assured themselves 650 PIF WTA ranking points and €523,870 in prize money. Saturday's champion will take home a total of 1,000 points and €985,030. Sabalenka is guaranteed to remain world No. 1. Gauff can move up to No. 2 if she wins the final. Sabalenka and Gauff, path to the final. Aryna Sabalenka lost only one set, def, Anna Blinkova, 6-3, 6-4, def. No. 28 Elise Mertens, 3-6, 6-2, 6-1, def. Peyton Stearns, 6-2, 6-4, def. No. 24 Marta Kostyuk, 7-6-4, 7-6-7. Longest two-set match of 2025 so far at 2 hours and 34 minutes. Saved 1 set point in the first set and 3 in the second. Def. No. 17 Aryna, Vitalina, 6-3, 7-5. Coco Gauff also lost only 1 set. Def. Diana Yastremska, 0-6, 6-2, 7-5. Def. Ann Lee, 6-3, 6-2. Def. Belinda Bencic, 6-4, 6-2. Def. No. 7 Mira Andreeva, 7-5, 6-1. Saved 2 set points in the first set. Def. No. 2 Iga Swiatek, 6-1, 6-1. Marked Swiatek's fewest games won in a clay match since 2019. Notable stats and streaks. Gauff could become just the second player this century to win a WTA title after losing her first set 6-0. Angelique Kerber did it at Linz 2013. The last player to do it at a WTA 1000/Tier I event. Arantxa Sanchez Vicario at Hilton Head 1996. How do they stack up? Gauff leads the head-to-head series 5-4 overall, including 1-0 on clay and 1-0 in finals. The pair first played in the second round of Lexington 2020, where the No. 53-ranked Gauff notched her 3rd career top 20 win over No. 2 seed Sabalenka 7-6-4, 4-6, 6-4. Sabalenka took revenge at the same stage of Australia that year, coming from 5-2 down in the 3rd set to defeat Gauff 1-6, 7-5, 7-6-2. In 2021, they played on clay for the only previous time. Gauff ended Sabalenka's 7-match winning streak 7-5, 6-3 in the Rome 3rd round. Since then, all their meetings have been on hard courts. In 2022, Gauff came from 3-0 down in the 3rd set to triumph 7-5, 4-6, 7-6-4 in the 3rd round of Toronto. In 2023, they split meetings. Sabalenka routed Gauff 6-4, 6-0 in the Indian Wells first round, but Gauff claimed her first Grand Slam crown with a 2-6, 6-3, 6-2 victory in the U.S. Open final. In 2024, all three of their meetings came in semifinals. Sabalenka edged Gauff 7-6-2, 6-4 at the Australian Open en route to her second major crown, then came from a set and 4-2 down to deny the American 1-6, 6-4, 6-4 and won. However, Gauff won their most recent encounter 7-6-4, 6-3 at the WTA Finals Riyadh en route to the title. Who do you think will take home? As the crimson clay of Madrid's Caja Magica sizzles beneath the Spanish sun, two of the fiercest competitors in women's tennis are set to clash in a final that promises both explosiveness and evolution. Aryna Sabalenka versus Coco Gauff. They come from different continents, different tennis upbringings, and very different places in their careers. But what unites them today is the chance to etch their names into Madrid's storied clay and send a powerful message just weeks before Roland Garros. This isn't just a final. It's a collision course between raw power and rising poise, a battle between a reigning champion and a star steadily stepping into her prime. Here's everything you need to know and why you won't want to miss a moment. Chapter 1. The Defending Force. Aryna Sabalenka. When Aryna Sabalenka roars on court, it echoes beyond the baseline. Known for her thunderous ground strokes and high-octane intensity, the Belarusian is no stranger to the Madrid Open stage. She won the title in 2021 and again in 2023, where she toppled Iga Swiatek in a three-set classic that felt like a preview of the sport's future. Now in 2025, she's chasing a rare Madrid three-peat, and her path to the final has looked as commanding as ever. Sabalenka's 2025 Madrid path. Defeated Maria Sakkari, DUF, 6-2, 6-3. Outlasted Alina Rybakina, SFth, 7-6, 3-6, 6-4. Has dropped only one set en route to the final. She's striking the ball with terrifying confidence, said former player and commentator Martina Navratilova. But it's her maturity that's standing out. Less chaos, more calculation. Indeed, the newer version of Sabalenka is not just about smashing winners, but crafting points. Her serve is still a weapon, but her second serve percentage has improved significantly, a quiet revolution that's giving her stability under pressure. I've worked hard to stay composed, Sabalenka said after her semifinal. I know the power is there. The question now is, how do I choose when to use it? She's been answering that question with every round. Chapter 2. The Challenger. Coco Gauff's coming of age. Across the net stands a different kind of danger. Coco Gauff, the 21-year-old American sensation, whose maturity has always belied her age. In Madrid, Gauff's game has blossomed like the spring blooms around the Manzanares River. Her trademark defensive skills remain impeccable, but it's her aggression off the forehand side and confidence at the net that have people talking. Gauff's 2025 Madrid path. Beat Ons Jabeur, QF, in 2 tight sets. Took down World No. 1 Iga Swiatek, SF, 6-4, 4-6, 7-5. Is into her first Madrid final and first WTA 1000 final on clay. Her win over Swiatek was a statement. Calm under fire, tactically disciplined, and brave when it mattered. And she did it in a venue historically kinder to power hitters than clay court tacticians. I feel like I've turned a page, Gauff told reporters. I'm not playing not to lose. I'm playing to win. With coach Brad Gilbert still in her corner, offering his quirky metaphors and gritty strategies, Gauff has refined her mental game. She's no longer the teenage phenom chasing validation. She's a contender in her own right. Chapter 3. Styles make finals. Power versus patience. Tactically, this is a match made in clay court heaven and hell. Sabalenka will want to dictate with her massive serve and first strike tennis. She thrives when the rally stays short, the tempo stays high, and the ball is kept out of her backhand defense. Gauff, on the other hand, wins with depth, angles, and variety. She uses her athleticism to extend rallies, and her improving serve to set up opportunities rather than finish points immediately. So what's the key? The first 5 shots, says Paul Annacone, longtime coach and analyst. If Sabalenka wins the first 5 shot exchanges, she controls the match. If Coco gets the ball to rally 6, 7, 8 times, Sabalenka starts leaking errors. It's also a psychological test. Can Sabalenka keep her composure if Gauff turns into a wall? Can Gauff hold her nerve when the winners start flying past her? On clay, time and patience often win the day. But in Madrid, where the high altitude gives the ball more zip, the lines blur. Chapter 4. History and head-to-head. Sabalenka and Gauff have met 5 times, with Aryna leading the head-to-head 3-2. Their most memorable clash came at the 2023 US Open final, where Gauff shocked the tennis world by coming back from a set down to claim her first Grand Slam title. Sabalenka was gracious in defeat, but the sting lingered. "I want that one back," she admitted with a smile this week. Since then, the rivalry has simmered, but Madrid might just reignite it. "They bring the best out of each other," said tennis journalist John Wertheim. "It's power versus defense, fire versus ice. They don't play the same game, and that's what makes it irresistible."